What is today? Wednesday? Oh my goodness, Wednesday. It is May the 7th. Where is the month going, y'all? Come on in the room. Hey, everybody, welcome. If you are tired of being broke, if your 9 to 5 is stressing you out, if you've been looking to make extra moolah, then come on in the room, y'all. I got to tell you how I went from a nurse who used to make $4,000 a month to having 5-figure months in this internet space. What's up, Veronica? You the first person here, chat. I just hit the go live button. Hey, Terrence. What's up, friend? V, that's my homegirl. Thank you for coming in here. What's up, everybody? Come on in, introduce yourself so we can go ahead and kick this party off, because that's what it is. This is an income party. We learning how to make money, change our zip codes, change our tax bracket, all from using the internet that is free. So that is what we doing, y'all. And so if you are in the room, come on in, introduce yourself, let me know where you're from. Hey, Billy. What's up? What's up? So we got 3 people. So we're going to do a couple things here because I'm going to educate you on how you're going to build your account up. Because if you are planning to make moolah on this page, which I'm going to teach you how to do, then you got to get some numbers beside your name. So there's only one person in the room right now who got a 17 by their name, meaning she knows how to engage. She didn't do that herself. Hey, Shorty. Shorty got a 3 by her name. So I'm going to show you how you're going to take that blue number that's beside your name, attach a business to it, and make some money. So come on in the room, introduce yourself. Hey, Florence. Hey, GP. And so that's what we do, y'all. We engage here. We can follow people, but don't make this no follow train room. I'm going to tell you why. Because people will jack your page up. You start friend requesting everybody and connecting with them just so you can get TikTok shop and creators insight. And those people never engage on your stuff. They don't heart it, like it, comment when you create content. They are a waste of space. So if they don't comment and participate in the live that you in, why are you picking them up? They're going to do the same thing on your page, meaning you're not going to have any points. Like Miss Alexis, all right, we can rock with her. Thank you for the gift. Y'all can pick Alexis up, right? Because she engages and she gives gifts. She's already collecting her points. Now, Alexis, you know you got a 7. If you want more, just pay TikTok the penny. Do the daily heart me first. Do the daily heart me. That's how it starts off all your bonus points. So you know you get 1 point every time you like something. You know you get 2 points when you comment, 3 when you share. But when you're inside of a live, they give you bonus points for that live. Okay, so go check that out at the top and you'll get a chance to see that. Hey, boss. Hey, Carl. And some of y'all are on my other page. I'm not going to neglect y'all, sweet people. I'm glad you're here and I see the hearts are flying. Yes, I am live on multiple accounts because somehow I always end up in TikTok jail, okay? So some of the things I know that gets you in jail, like saying some of these words we ain't got no business saying out our mouth, even though we grown and we don't know why we can't say them, we just stay away from them, okay? So when y'all get a chance, go to your community guidelines, get it yourself, or you can head up to my link in my profile and go down to the no list and it'll be emailed to you. You print it, put it on your desk so you can have it when you go live. So who's new in here? We're going to do some housekeeping. When you first come into the live, always say something. I don't care who live it is. If you gonna sit there for 2 seconds, say hi and keep going. Say the sky is purple and I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be alive. So let's try that first. Everybody say hi. Go ahead and get your 2 points. Get your points while you're here. Type hi in the chat. Then tap the screen. So you see where my face is, my nose. Just act like you're gonna touch my nose really quickly. Hey, Ty. My daughter just came home. So just tap my nose, right? Hey, V, and tap my nose. Now, I'm a registered nurse. So if some of y'all don't know me and this is, your first time here, my background is nursing. I've been a registered nurse for 18 years. I've actually done 20 years in healthcare. 2 years prior to that, I did CNA work. So if you know anything about our healthcare professionals, we work our tail off. We work our tails off and we don't make enough pay. During the pandemic, they started paying a little bit more, which was better. However, we always on the short end of the stick, do all this work to take care of people, and then they didn't pay us enough. So before I left nursing, I was making close to $4,000 a month. I was making $33 an hour. Okay, it has increased now because that was during the pandemic. But I came in this space, and after the first 30 days, I made $5,400. That's when I knew I was on to something. So if you are looking to make money from your phone with no experience, because I was brand new to TikTok, came over here with 0 followers, opened up a brand new account, and you're looking for something that you can do and make money from your phone at any time of the day from anywhere, then go get the information. It's free. It's free. So at the top, I'm going to show you where to get it so you can get it. And then I'm going to share all the information with you. So at the top of the screen, you see my profile picture. If you click my picture one time, it's going to pop up a second time. Touch my face again. When my face comes up again, it's just going to bring you to my main TikTok profile. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. For some of y'all who don't know, most of us some of y'all been on this platform forever, so you know what the profile is, right? Where you put your bio and tell a little bit about yourself. Well, my link is clickable. On one of my accounts, it isn't. Okay, so right here, you see where it looks like a link and it says www.liveatyourpace.com/DGC. If you click that, it's going to ask you, do you want to open this up because it's not inside of TikTok? Just say yes. It's not a virus, y'all. Just go ahead and open it up. Hold on. It's coming. I think I got too much stuff on this iPad. I might need to delete some stuff because I let my kids play with it. Okay, and then this is going to pop up right here where it says discover how to earn 100% profit online using a blueprint. All right, any of y'all ever had any side hustles before? Okay, I got a question. Okay, have you ever made 100% on any of those side hustles? But that's what we're going to talk about because we make 100% profit. So put your name in here and your best email address and hit send me the blueprint, and it's going to immediately come to you. Okay, I want to make sure all y'all get this information in case you got to pop off. Maybe you're starting your lunch break or whatever and you got to get ready to go. So let me know when you're done. Okay, so just go ahead and type done in the chat when you already got your free blueprint. It's going to come to you. If you don't see it immediately in your inbox, go check your spam and promotions, especially if you got Outlook and Gmail. Sometimes it goes to spam and promotions, but you want to make sure that you get this information. So if you got it, go ahead and type done in the chat as soon as you finish. Soon as you got it. Hey, and for all of those over here on my account where it's not clickable, thank y'all so much for engaging. What you do is just go to my website that's written there, www.liveatyourpace.com. Just type it in your web browser, and then the first box that comes up, it's going to say a free PDF and free information so that you can learn how to launch a business and make 100% profit up to $900 working less than 2 hours a day. Okay, so on that page, that's the way you're going to have to do it until my link is clickable. I only got like 200 followers over there. So eventually it'll grow and then it'll be a clickable link. But until then, y'all, just old school, type it in the browser. Got it? Thank you. Thank you for helping me get the gift done. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to teach all of y'all really briefly how to turn your cell phone into an income generator. There's only a few things that you need, you guys. Sometimes we overthink it. When I invested in this program and learned the skills, it taught me that I was thinking that I had to be some influencer. I had to be a content creator. I had to get up early, probably put makeup on, make sure I pull my car out the garage, polish it, look all good. None of that stuff is needed. Most of us are sitting on thousands of dollars worth of content in our phone right now. We make videos when we're out with our family. You might cook a dinner spread that you think is absolutely beautiful. You might be in nature and you recorded a video. Guess what? All of that is content. You guys, all you have to do is be educated and learn the skills to turn that content into moolah and how to have a messaging that works. Okay. And so we're going to talk about what digital marketing is, what I sell, the program I have, and then also it's going to be a time I want you to ask me any questions that you may have. All right. Y'all ready to get into it? Say ready. If y'all ready, just put ready in the chat because I know some of y'all are busy and got things to do. So go ahead and type ready in the chat if y'all ready to get into this information. And plus, I'm going to show you the community as well because it's not just me that's winning. Hey, Lisa is awesome. She's ready. Shorty's ready. All right. Safety Princess said R. That means she's ready too. Okay, so let me jump right in. Safety Princess. There you go. Says ready. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera around because I want to show you inside of the community. This was one of my favorite parts about investing into this program was the community. And the reason being is because I could not ask my mom, my grandma, anybody I know personally, what do they know about digital marketing? They've never heard of it, okay? So it's good to be a part of a community where people understand getting money, get into the bag online, using a cell phone and Wi-Fi, and it's a lot of us supporting each other. And so you can see here, there's over 52,000 members inside of the community. Now, why is there 52,000 people in the community learning about making money online? You know why? Because it's profitable. It makes sense. And people are doing it and becoming millionaires. So guess what we're going to do? Learn the skills and do the same exact thing, you guys. It does $1 billion a day. It's about to be $1 trillion industry. Y'all got Forbes and Google. You can look it up. Now, inside of this community, we also have a calendar that's loaded. And what that means is that every day, just about, usually we have some type of live training. So today is a break day, but you can see here 2, 4, 5 live events during the week. So tomorrow there's a webinar and also some social media training. You'll have courses, but these are interactive. So this way you can ask your questions of 6-figure earners and millionaires. And sometimes you get in a hot seat so you can get your stuff examined by other people. They do have a section too for promoting wins. And I love to come in the wins section and just see what a lot of people are accomplishing here in their business. So you can see this is the creator, the founder, Michelle. So she was celebrating 52,000 people in the community. Victoria made $500,000 since doing this so far. She was screaming, spent the morning at soccer, got in the car to drive to Florida. And then she had a sale and officially hit $500,000. Thank you, Kim, for the connection. I appreciate it. Thanks for following me. Daryl Hannah, right around 380K earned so far in 16 months. Y'all, I didn't know what it meant to make six figures. I ain't make six figures as a nurse. And here he done made 380 in 16 months. 100K in 101 days. Mortgage free. She paid her house off. This person, $4,200 a week as a stay-at-home mom. Look, I'm going to ask you guys, while you're seeing the wins that's in this community, how much moolah would it take for you to make a month that you could tell your job goodbye? Put it in the chat, you guys. Hey, Darlene. Hey, John S. What would it take for you to tell your job goodbye? Throw the deuces up. How much income? $2,000 before lunch. New to legacy. I love it. $5,500 in the last 6 days. 3 sales, $900 each. Okay, so you see this? People are making moolah. Making moolah directly from their phone. And this is working less than 2 hours a day, because that's what this community teaches you, is how to work in pockets of time, less than 2 hours a day around your family. So what is digital marketing? In case you don't know, it is learning the skills to sell online, anything that you may have. So I don't care if you're learning to sell t-shirts, earrings, jewelry, weave, anything. It's a skill. It's an art. So you're going to learn sales and marketing. So if you currently have a traditional business, you're going to benefit from it, because you're going to learn how to scale and become visible on every social media platform. If you're relying solely on word of mouth, if you're still making flyers and putting them on the fronts of people's car and parking lots, you behind the curve, yo. You got to learn how to use social media, because that's where everybody is. I don't care if you're out to eat at dinner and you look at couples. Sometimes they're looking at their phones. They're not checking emails. They done looked at something on social media. They're sharing their phones. So you need to be what people are if you are an entrepreneur. So you have to learn those skills, because that's going to scale your business. So people purchase because they're entrepreneurs and need to be seen. You have other people who purchase because they've created something, maybe an ebook, a course, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how to bring it to fruition, bring it to life, so to speak. So they purchase a program so that they can learn those skills to develop whatever they already have. And then you got people like me. What's up, Savvy B and Gigi and Coach Nez, who decided to purchase a done-for-you product and sell that bad boy. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's easier to sell something that somebody else created. That means I ain't had to use no good old brain sales, and I ain't have to create nothing. It's already done for you, and you can resell it. This is common in life. Everybody buys something and resells it. It's just the way the world runs. It's just the way it works, okay? When you go to the grocery store, do you ever go down the fruit and vegetable aisle and say, oh my God, these grapes are beautiful. They must got a beautiful vineyard in the back. Or these bananas are ripe. They plucked them a little too early off those trees on the side of the building. You know ain't nobody did that. They got it from somewhere else, and then they resell it. It's just like if you walk your tail in the Verizon store and you see Apple products and Samsung. Your brain don't say, oh my God, they make Samsung phones now and Apple. No, they purchased it and they had the resale rights. So that's what it is we're doing in this space, but it's all digital. So what that means, that's how come we're able to make 100%. Okay, so when someone purchases a digital product, it's not a physical product. A physical product is like when I used to work for this company right here. And you sell this one product and it's done and it's used up and you got to buy it again. When it's digital, it's electronic. So it's sent over email, it's virtual. They have access to it, right? And so you can sell it over and over again, just like kids who go to college and take college courses online. When someone shows up to go to college, have y'all ever heard of virtual online classes before? Have anyone ever heard of virtual online classes? Anybody? Hey, Cynthia. Hey, LaTanya. Hey, John Scott. Welcome in. Any of y'all ever heard of virtual online classes? One person. Okay, cool. So let me talk to, so safety. Tanya's heard of them. Yes, Lisa has. Savvy has. Okay, so people pay thousands of dollars. They may take virtual online classes for an entire semester, spend $5,000. The next semester, they turn around and sell those same exact courses. They do not rewrite them. They didn't rewrite them. Do you think they rewrote it the next semester for the next round of kids? No. That group finished, they took their boards, they got certified, and they turn around and sell them courses the next semester and educate those kids, because the knowledge, the skills that they're picking up in there is transferable. So that's what you're purchasing, is knowledge. The skills that you're going to get is what you should focus on, because that's what's going to push you further. The knowledge and the skills that you're going to get from these courses is going to make you marketable and profitable. You may decide that you want to contract yourself out and work for someone and handle their social media accounts. And you might go to your local lawyers or hair suppliers, and you might say, hey, who takes care of your social media? They let you know, I don't. You say, hey, well, I'm licensed and I'm certified. I charge companies typically $1,200 a month. I require this many videos before and after. I put them together. I put your post and engage, and you charge and you set a price because you have the skills and the knowledge set to work in this field called digital marketing. So you have to think about, you're taking on something that you're able to learn and do whatever you want to do with it. Some of us choose to resell the courses. I choose to resell it. Some people purchase from me and they don't resell the course at all. They're just using the knowledge and the skills to do something else. Like I mentioned, if they have a business or creating something else. That's what I absolutely love about the program. So everybody finds their own pocket and what works good for them. But in the meantime, if you decide to resell the courses, there's a lot of good money in it. Okay, welcome over here. So Cynthia, I saw you on my other account. So yes, it's me. So go ahead and connect with me on both of them, which is FOLLOW. Go ahead and smash that button at the top. And if you haven't already gotten the free PDF to teach you how you make 100% profit every single time you make a sale and make up to $900 every single day, then make sure you go get the free information. And so if you click my picture at the top and you click my picture again, you'll see my website. And this is my website right here, www.liveatyourpace.com. My daughter wrote it out for me. So if you just type that in on your web browser, and the first button that comes up, it says free PDF download, click that button, and the blueprint will be emailed directly to your email address. If you should have any questions, just DM me and I'll respond. If you need to get on the phone and ask me any questions, then I'll just give you my number and you just call me, okay? So that way you'll get all the information. I don't know if you had just gotten here, so I don't know if you jump from one room to the other. So I see some of y'all names bouncing back and forth. So I want to make sure that you got the information and know that it's both me. I have 2 accounts. And so, yes, I do go live on both because sometimes one shuts me down for 3 days and guess what? The party goes on. It's just working smart, not hard. No big deal, right? Yes. So, all right. So let me show you inside too as well what I love about the program. So first off, no, I'm going to let y'all decide. Do you want to know what I do every day? Or do you want to know, what's included in the program? What you're going to learn if you want to see some of that? What do you want? It's up to you. I do lives for the people who are like me, who are like, nope, I am sick and tired of my job. I was exhausted physically and mentally. I mean, I was drained. When you work 12-hour shifts and then sometimes you're there for 15 hours, your brain is like fried. It's like, I can't even think no more. I had to think to drive home, to make it home safely sometimes because my brain was just in such a fog. And so some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about and how that feels, especially if you're in healthcare. You know how healthcare can be, but there's a lot of corporate jobs out there as well that's very demanding that I know people feel that same exact stress. And so let's look at the program. So Safety Princess said, let's look at it. All right. So when you get your program, whichever one you decide, they have 4 different tiers and levels. And so I'll share all 4 of those with you and you just determine whichever one is best for you and your family. But this one here, this is the modules and how it opens up. Welcome to Digital Growth Community. I have the top tier program that they offer. So as you can see, mine is loaded with bonuses and everything else. So, hold please. My whole little stand flipped around. Okay, so this is the top tier program, the Legacy Builders program, and this is the one I purchased. So I'm going to go in here and I'll show you what's included in each program based on price point. Okay, so the lowest program that they have is called the Launch Kit. If you're taking notes, the Launch Kit is $100. Okay. Inside of the Launch Kit, some of the things that you're going to learn is how to launch a business online, getting clear on your vision. What is a 2-hour workday and what we do? So I'll go over that with you as well. Choosing your social media platform you want to use. They all work to make moolah, okay? Understanding algorithms. What is attraction marketing? Because we don't have to approach family members and friends. Those days are over. We're not making a list of your top 100 prospects and we're not calling anybody. You're doing strictly attraction marketing. Who is your customer? Questions you should ask yourself to help you create content. If you don't know how to record videos and edit and stuff, she's going to teach you that. How to storytell and attract your customers. Customer-centric storytelling, Mastering the 7-second rule. Okay, 7-second rule saved my account, you guys. So we'll talk about that if you want to. It's call to actions, content that converts. We don't just want to be making content and then don't know about it, right? That's a waste. Thank you, 72, for the daily heart meet. Don't forget to claim your points before you leave since they changed the rules on April 5th. Now we got to claim our points before we go. At the top, your heart should turn red and you're able to claim it. Mastering video confidence, because you got to get confident on video. Reselling rights. What is master resale rights? That's how we're able to make 100% profit. Launch to profit within 7 days. So like all of these are short little videos. So like just to give you an illustration, like this first one here, launch to profit.
This video, we're going to go from launching your business to profit in 7 days. I am going to give you a complete step-by-step blueprint of what you need to do to make profit in 7 days in your business. Okay, so the first thing, day one, let people know you're launching your own online business.
All right, so that might seem mundane, but what you're learning is marketing one-on-one. The reason that you create content and let people know that you are launching a business is no different than if a brand new Chick-fil-A is coming in your neighborhood. And before they even break ground, they automatically got a white banner up there with red writing that says a brand new Chick-fil-A is coming. The word starts spreading. You start calling family members and friends like, oh my God, I cannot believe we're getting a Chick-fil-A on this side of town. They finally remembered us, blah, 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 right? When you create content and you let people know, hey, I'm starting a business, whether they know you personally or they don't, it creates curiosity. People's like, oh, she's starting a business. I'm going to see what she's starting. Let me follow her and see what it's about. So that's why you're going to make content that lets people know, hey, I'm starting a business, because people are curious and they're nosy. If you just make a post and say something like, y'all stay put and watch me. These next 12 months, you're going to watch me become a 6-figure earner. I'm going to be the first person in my family to start making $10,000 every single month. Watch my journey. People who don't even know you will type at the bottom, what kind of business you starting? They will send a message, girl, I'm trying to start a business too. What you got your hands on? You will be surprised at what will happen. That's a part of marketing. That's why you're learning digital marketing, marketing in the internet and online space, and how to attract people. It's absolutely brilliant. This is one of the best form of marketing. I can understand why it's doing so much moolah right now, why it's doing over $1 billion every single day, and it's projected to become $1 trillion industry. It's because it's just absolutely amazing, right? All this is still found in the 100. You're also going to, now let's go back a little bit more. This is just some of the modules in the 100. Then automating your freedom machine, your business, setting it up completely from scratch. Then also starting and creating an empire. You will open this up and all the modules is inside. Marketing and social media, because this is very important. You're on social media, right? You got to set up everything. TikTok, Instagram, all the things. So this is all important. Then growing a following. You have to learn how to grow your page. You do not have to always do these grow rooms to grow, because sometimes then you got to clean it up. Building your YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram. So you're going to learn how to work these different social media handles. All of this is included in your $100 program. Okay. Then the Passive Daily Blueprint is the $300 program. Now, when you purchase the $300 program, you get everything that's in the 100 as well. And then you have the rights to sell the $300 education bundles as well as the 100. You got 2 streams of income. When you purchase a Launchpad for 100, that's all you can sell is the 100. But if you purchase the 300, you can sell 2. You got 2 streams of income. Oh, it's very detailed. It's like broken down Barney style. So like a kindergartner can help you do it, because it's step-by-step, watch, implement, and learn. So it's very, very easy. Lee Williams says, it's good to see somebody on here with something positive. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lee. Lord, yeah, you might need to go clean your social media. If you got negative stuff on there, you ain't got time for that, right? Or the news sometimes stressing you out. And then under the passive, the 300, you're going to learn how a discovery method to find and attract, mastering the storytelling. So at first you learned you got to do storytelling, but now it's time to master it. Did you brand yourself? You have to brand yourself to stand out. Some people like to say a keyword at the end. Some people have a logo. Some people choose colors, but branding is important. That's what Coca-Cola does. They have a branding. That's how come sometimes you walk down the street, you see a red can on the street, your brain automatically thinks it's a Coke, but you get up to it and it's not. It's a big K, okay? But your brain is so used to branding, we know what it is. If you see yellow arches driving down the highway, you don't say, oh my goodness, is that a Krispy Kreme? or a electric company, you automatically say, oh, that's McDonald's. They branded themselves with a logo. You can do the same thing for yourself. You are an entrepreneur. So you have to realize that that's what you want to do as well. But you're going to learn how to craft your message, how to post free ads on the internet. Now, free ads is something that drives traffic directly to your website. Okay, so there is over 200 plus websites. She has them for you in a Google Doc down below, that once you click it and open it up, that you can post your website to drive traffic so people can get the information about the program. Okay. In the Digital Mastery, this is the $600 program. This gives you 3 streams of income. You can sell the 6, the 3, and the 1. Now you're going to learn to build more recurring streams of income. You're going to learn about affiliate marketing, email marketing, list building. This is one of my favorite modules because my husband has a business and we needed to add this to it. So we've already been implementing this into the business now so we can keep recurring traffic. So absolutely love that. And mastering ChatGPT. So if you don't currently use ChatGPT, go get the app now. It's free. Get free ChatGPT, and I'm telling you that in an app called Canva, and you're going to be in business. Legacy Builder is the top program here. This is where you get your license and certification. This one is $900. It's going to walk you through creating your own digital product, launching it, when should you scale, how to hire, fire, all the things when it comes to building a business. And also Legacy Builders, we have special meetings that only we have access to. And this is where all of our live calls are stored and recorded as well. Everyone doesn't have access to that. But it's going to teach you everything that you need to know so that you can build a profitable business in this space. And it's totally up to you. Like, there's no reason that anybody walks away from, without having their own business, because you can start as low as $15 a month and have a business because of the payment plans. And you can instantly have sales and make that much money. So like, for instance, the $900 program, the top tier, the payment plan is $55 a month with Klarna. I have had several people, they purchased it, they paid their one-time payment, and then in less than a week sold the $900 program and were able to pay it off before they even paid it, to start with. So I always say payment plans are the best way to start. Even the 600 gives you 3 streams of income, and 3 streams of income as low as $37 a month is the payment plan. Some people credit is so good, they don't even pay any money down. They're starting their business with 0 money down. The first month, they didn't pay anything. The next month, when they're due to pay their first $38 a month, they've already done paid it off. $38 a month, y'all. I wish my husband could have launched his business for that. I wish kids could start a business. You can't even start a lemonade stand for $38. By the time you buy cups, water, sugar, lemons, and everything else, you ain't spending no $30. I mean, I blow that just going through to get some pizza or Chick-fil-A. And that's just one weekend. That's just one meal and it's done. You can have a business that's fully functioning where you're an entrepreneur in business to make money and you're spending $38 a month. That is the 600. And I tell people I love the 2, the 6 and the 9, because the 9, if you want everything, you're like me. I'm like, look, I don't want to leave no money on the table, because if someone purchases from me and then eventually they say, you know what, I want the next one up, I wanted to be able to have it. I didn't want to miss out and you have to purchase it from someone else, because if you don't own the 900, you can't sell it. You don't have the resale rights to it. You don't even have access to it in your back office. You can't sell what you don't have. So that's the reason I was like, well, give me the top tier. I'm going to do the payment plan and we're going to do this and see what happens. I created content for 3 weeks and then make a sale. And I'm just curious, how many of y'all would continue? If you did something for 3 weeks, you made content and you posted 3 times a day. So that was 21 videos I posted a week. And I did that for 3 weeks, a total of 63 videos. And I didn't have a sale. Would y'all quit? I'm just curious. Who in here would quit? Who in here would quit? Be honest. Be honest. Because I was on the line like, oh my God, I don't know if this thing works. Would y'all quit, or would you continue to show up and keep creating videos and keep doing the thing? Would you continue? Put it in the chat. I'm just curious. Be honest. Would you quit or would you keep going? What would you do? What would you do? Put it in the chat. All right. I love that, Princess. Princess said, I'm going to keep going because that was a lot of money on the floor. Absolutely. Yeah, even though you're paying $58 a month, absolutely keep going. And, sometimes mindset is important. That's why they build that into the program, too. So I showed you the courses, but inside the classroom, when I told you we have those live trainings, they really work on mindset, because Some people quit. They think that they were purchasing a get rich quick scheme. They thought instantly they got it, they was going to be rich the next day. It don't work like that. They're comparing their day one to somebody's day 100. Sometimes you get in here and you see these people making all this money, and they probably have been on the internet for years and had a following. I started with zero. I started brand new. And so I got in my head like, oh my God, I've been doing this for 3 weeks and I ain't made no money. They had a call that week, and it was a gentleman speaking. His name is Tim. And he says, y'all, I've been in this business for 3 months, and I was making content every day for 3 months and didn't make no money. And he was just like, but I knew that it was going to come. And so he kept going. He kept going. Do you know from that point on, he never made less than $20K a month. Last year, he made $500,000 in this. So you have to realize, plug in. Stay connected, stay close to the fire, because as you do, you're going to keep learning and you get better. And that's what happened. So after week 3 for me, during my 3rd week, actually, I had my first sale. It was a $600. Y'all, I screamed. I was like super excited. I was like, yes, this knowledge is so good. I only paid $300 for it. In that case, I was looking like, oh my God, I only made a $300 investment. And to me, I'm worth the investment. Look, I spend supplements and I spend about $1,000 a month on supplements, okay? So to me, $300 a month on myself to learn skills that I didn't know, that was a drop in the bucket. I went to college for 4 years, and you ran up a bag with that, okay? So I was looking at it like that. Then a few days later, I had a $900 sale. Then I was like, oh my God, I'm in the profit by $600. This is what's up. I paid my kids because I had my youngest two, my 13 and my 15-year-old. So if y'all got kids and grandkids, let them work with you too, right? Give them some moolah. They always want some money. At least mine do. Every time you go to Five Below, Dollar Tree, here they go loading up the counter. So I paid them $5 a day to post my website and my ads for me, because they give you all these websites you can post free ads. So I let my kids do that for me, and I paid them $5 a day. So they quit after a while. My son quit after he got enough money to buy some Jordans. They was $212. Then he brought an Xbox because he was always playing on my husband's Xbox. So he brought his own Xbox, and then he quit. I said, you know what? This is a hotmess.com, but it doesn't matter. I used them for what it was good for. They got my content out there for me. They started getting my email address out there, because what happens is when people start seeing your email address and they get that free information, they're going to go through a website and a funnel that they build for you. So this community, they build you a website, a funnel. They write your first 30 emails to people, because you don't know how to do that. You really need to be focused on learning the skills to create content. If you're going to go live, if you're doing faceless, learning how to storytell through faceless, to put music on it that invokes emotion. Those are skills you have to learn. Yes, people are making over 6 figures in it, but it's not because they just take a random picture and slap it up and slap another one. It's an art to it. If it wasn't, everybody would be rich, right? Because everybody would just throw up pictures. So you have to follow a system. And so you need to be focused on learning those skills. Let them do what they do. They've already built the emails. They've already written the first 30 emails. You're going to go through and just put your name on the bottom of them in the signature column, but all that's done for you. All that content I created them 3 months paid off. See? 3 months you created content and it paid off? Is that what you're saying? So yeah, that's what I love, and it's just been fun. And I've been enjoying the journey. I've been sharing it with people. I just cannot believe that I'm comfortable enough to go live and just like present and share it, because the very first time I went live, I was on for about 15 minutes, y'all. And I think the next time I did about 15 minutes. When I say I was on and out, I was on and out. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me to read up. Let me side this. Is the training detailed? Yeah, it's very detailed. Very detailed. Good morning, Angela. Not me, because it's a lot of money. Oh, yeah, you would keep going. All that content I created them 3 months paid off. Yeah, I don't see the other one. It must have got filtered out. I hate when that happens. Yesterday, a guy kept asking a question. It never showed for me when he typed it. Somebody else had to type the whole question out for me. So I don't know. I'm going to have to try to relook at the settings. And I don't have any blocked words on mine. I don't. But I'm going to have to figure it out, because this is the second time. This happened yesterday and today, where people say they put stuff in and then I don't even have access to it. So I apologize. I really do. But yeah, I never thought I'd be comfortable, to do this. But it's amazing, what 10 months of growth and learning has done, and has totally paid me off over and over again. Yesterday I didn't make any sales. That's fine. But today I woke up and I had $10 deposited in my account from TikTok. $10. So I'll take it. We take any penny, right, we can get. And then I see Monday, I made a $900 sale. So I don't have sales every single day, but I do well, to start making $10,000 a month. It's just been like mind blowing. I thought maybe I would do like $1,000 a month, and I'm like, that's good because my husband covers the bills. I'm the extra plus and then some. And so I'm like, that's pretty cool. You couldn't have told me though, after my first 4 weeks, I would have cleared $5,400. And so now I just enjoy it. I love helping other people and just us celebrating together. I even have a little group for those who purchase from me that I put you in, when I put a script in to help go live, and just different things to answer questions that may come up. I put it in there. So it's like a question sheet. So you can go right there and get the answers if you need it. But also we have that community with over 52,000 people in it. So usually when you have questions, you go in the community, you type in the search, look for what you need, and you'll probably have thousands of articles and stuff that come up. And if you can't find what you need, then you put the question in there. Someone's going to answer. It's a worldwide business. Y'all, I have brought people in from Canada, one from Africa. In our community, we have like 11 people who have already became millionaires. A few of them from South Africa and Rand in different countries. I love it. India, everywhere. This is a worldwide business. So you're not confined to just like your local neighborhood. You're not reaching out to your Uncle Poo Poo and them. No, you don't got to. All this is just, it's what it looks like inside of the program. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. That was today. I just clicked the Stripe. Just click Stripe just now to see what. Okay, so that's just this year alone in here. This is, so I take Stripe, I do PayPal, I do Square, but so far this year, just in Stripe alone, I've made 23K, and PayPal, I think I'm like at 10, close to 10, and in Square. So I'm trying to remove the picture, y'all. YouTube could be a multi-thousandaire. Look at this, Lord. I got everything going on. Chair. Off here. Accidentally clicked the wrong button. I don't know how to get this thing off the screen. Okay, there we go. Lord. Anyway, I was trying to show y'all something else, but I can't find it. Yeah, you're actually learning marketing as well as sales, creating, because some people create apps. You got to think about like personal trainers. Some of them are creating apps and they have people subscribe, and like they're teaching upper body one day, lower body, meal plan and stuff like that. And people are, placing a monthly subscription. So now they have residual income. So this is passive. This works 24/7 in the background. You have sales and make money, but you're also going to learn too. You want anything that's also going to bring you residual. Residual is a beautiful thing as well. Passive is nice too because you're not trading time for dollars and you're making sales, but residual is it's absolutely amazing too. So between the classes too on building communities, charge communities, all those things that's also taught in here too, Twinkling Lightly. Yeah. Yep. So you're learning digital marketing. And so just like some people may learn network marketing, or multi-level marketing, they're sharing their money with other people. They're learning and based on connections. This one, digital marketing, doesn't have any connections because you're using all the social media. And then that way you're connected with people all over the world without having a physical connection. So that's one of the major things that separates multi-level, network, and digital. But it's still a form of learning marketing as well as sales. Yep. And especially because, what they say, nothing in the world moves unless somebody buys something. That's just life. It's just the way it goes. Somebody buys the material to build a house. Somebody has to buy electricity. Somebody has to buy a lamp to use the light. Everything in life is all based on sales, from grocery to clothing to everything in this world. So that's just how things have been created. Yep. What questions do y'all have for me? Do you have any questions for me? All right. And so some of y'all, I'm just curious, some of y'all been here with me from the beginning. Who's been on here with me now these past 50 minutes? Who's been on here all this time? Who's been on here the whole time I've been on here? Because if you've been with me the whole time, I'm going to do something special. Okay. I'm going to offer a special. I actually did one the other day and it was my first time in 2 months offering a live special. And I did it 2 days ago. And I said, okay, I might run it back. I may just run it back. So what I'm going to do, oh, it's on my board already. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's on here. I can barely read my own chicken scratch. I had to read it so I can explain it to y'all. All right, so for those of y'all, hey, Black Rose, how you doing today? Who've been on here with me since the beginning. We're going to do a quick recap. All right, so in this program, it's a master resale right program. So every time you sell something, you make 100%. Okay, so with that being stated, if I sell a $300 program, how much money do I make? Put it in the chat. How much money do I make? If I sell a $300 program, how much money do I make? Put it in the chat for me. Put in the chat. I just want to make sure everyone understands. And let's see. Come on, somebody. Come on. 300, Jessica. Yes, correct answer. 300, say Princess. Yes, I make $300, right? Because I make 100%. If you purchase a $300 program from me and you sell a 300, I don't get nothing. You did all the work. You make 100% the profit. You don't share your profits with no one here. Absolutely love that, okay? Now, the 4 programs, again, as a recap, the $100 program gives you 1 stream of income. You can sell the 100. If you don't want to pay for it all, do the payment plan through Klarna. It's $15 a month. The $300 program gives you 2 streams of income. You can sell the 3 as well as the 100. If you don't want to pay the 300 all at once, do a payment plan through Klarna, $25 a month. You guys, in the first 30 days, let's sell that bad boy and make it back. Look, Jessica on here. I met with Jessica, talked to her on the phone before she even purchased. And she did the payment plan with $58. And she was like, I can't look at $58 extra in my monthly budget, blah, blah, blah. Jessica, how long did it take you to make your first sale of $900 and make your money back? She came in with the $900 one with the $58 a month payment plan. And she was like, look, I don't have that to add that to my budget, an extra $58 a month. And just look what happened to Jessica. Less than a week, she made a $900 sale, made her money back. So she was completely in the green from that point on. Now it's just learning the skills, getting better and better, and keep selling. Y'all, we could trick ourselves out of stuff. We got to start thinking like, oh my God, I can do this. I'm going to be the first person in my family to make 5 figures every single month. Yes, you can do it. Oh, I'm going to do this. We have to change the narrative that we say to ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we sell ourselves short. We won't realize how great we really are. Then there's the $600 program. The $600 one gives you 3 streams of income. You can sell the 6, the 3, and the 100. If you don't want to do 600, the payment plan is $35 a month through Klarna. Then I drew an illustration talking about like the email system that you learned in the 600 that I love so much. So that's that chicken scratch in the middle, okay? All right, now the $900 program gives you 4 streams of income. You're able to sell the 9, the 6, the 3, and the 1, okay? And then if you don't want to pay that all in full, it used to be $58 a month was the monthly fee, but Klarna has lowered it, and I think it's $55 a month now. $55 a month is the payment plan with that. And so the way that you find it, let me go ahead and change it. Some of y'all already went and got the free PDF. And so what I'm going to do is make it easier on my site, and it'll separate each individual bundle out so you can choose whichever bundle you want. And also, if you want to take advantage, I'm going to give 10 minutes for those who are action takers. You've been watching, you've been thinking about it, and you want to make money. I'm going to put some skin in the game. You put some skin in the game, I'm going to help you out. And I'll help you out monetarily. Hold on. So I'm going to change the link here to make it easier so that you can see each program completely broken down. Okay, save. Okay, so now if you go up to the top and you click the LINK, when you touch it, it's going to open up. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for each one of these here. All right, so right here, the first button is where you got your free information. Right here is each one of the bundles. If you decide today, hey, I want to start with the Legacy Builder. I want 4 streams of income. I like the idea to learn to sell $900 every single day, be able to make over $300,000 annually. That's what I want to try. That's what I want to go for, be able to sell all 4 programs. Then what I'm going to do for you in the next 10 minutes, if you decide to get that, is I'm going to Cash App, Zelle you, Venmo you $100 right now while we're on live. So some of you might spend no money today. You're going to pay, you might get the payment plan for $55. And then there's a one-time setup for your website. That's $39. That $100 is going to cover everything. Okay. So you'll be starting there. You got the whole month. Let's go. I ain't playing no games. I'm going to call you on the phone. We're going to get everything set up. We're going to do your one-on-one and let's rock and roll. Okay. Make the moolah before you even have to pay. Okay. So you'll be starting for free. So with the Legacy Builder, you start with that today. I'm going to send you $100. So, and I'm gonna do it right now while we're on live. Okay. If you decide you want to do the 600, the digital mastery program, you like 3 streams of income. The payment plan through Klarna is about $35 a month. If you click this one, also click the payment plan option so you can see Klarna, and then you would do that. So like, let me just demonstrate that too so you can see it. All right. So once it opens up, right here, you'll see a little pink K beside like a banking institution symbol. You would click that one that says more payment options. And then when it opens up, it's going to tell you 4 interest-free payments of $225, or it'll say learn more, how you can do 3 to 18 months. And then that's what you're going to click is the button that says learn more. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit so maybe you can see it a little better. And then you'll click right here where it says learn more, and it'll open up. And then you'll choose which payment plan option is best for you. $55 a month, you guys, for a business that can make you over $900 a day. Come on now. Then you would just choose that one, the $55 a month. So $55 a month. So that's how you choose the different ones. So if you choose the $900, I'm going to send you $100. If you choose the $600 program, I'm going to Cash App or Zelle you $75 right now while we're on live. And then if you choose the $300 program, do the payment plan option as well. The $300, y'all, I love it. $300. If you learn to sell $300 every single day, do you know that's $109,000 annually? 300 times 365 days. I don't care if this year you made $50,000. Some of us don't even make 50. Didn't make 50,000. Was close to what you made. But that's extra on top of what you're making at your job. Your job money is going to become your play money. That's going to become your play money. Okay? You're there to take advantage of what they got for you. Maybe you using your 401k, or you there because you're scared to buy your own insurance. Okay, then you stay there for those benefits. But that money ain't something you need. It's going to be the play money. That's what you're going to be doing. So if you do the $300 a month, it's like $25 a month. I need to adjust this since they lowered the prices. But it used to be $28, but now it's like $25 a month. $25, y'all. Some of y'all spent $25 today. So I don't even want to hear that. Some of y'all done already ordered on Amazon. Some of you already done ordered some junk off Temu. Some of y'all done ordered some junk off TikTok Shop like me. Your payments done went through, and you got Hulu, you got Netflix, you got Disney Plus. You're not broke. You can have a business that make you more money. That stuff don't make you no money. You're just making other people rich. What do you got in place to make you some money? Some of us done already spent $20-something today, and it ain't gonna make us nothing else. You done already brought breakfast and lunch out at work. Then you got the $100 program running you about $15 a month. And you have that one stream of income. You can sell the $100 program over and over. $100 program, if you sell it once a day, in a month, that's $3,000. 3,000 times 12, you got 36,000 extra you can add to your family every single year. So just know you can always start somewhere. You can advance up. I always encourage people to try to, if you can swing it, try to start with the 300 because it has so much value right there in it to set you up to start making 6 figures. So between the 300, I wouldn't go any less than that and do the payment plan at $25 a month. I wouldn't do less than the 300. But if you, because of circumstance, you have to get the 100 and do it, but your butt gonna hurry up and sell and you're gonna upgrade. So have some sales, get the 300, pay the difference, the extra 200 to go up to the 3. And then you got the 3, get some sales, start getting some success. Then from the 3, pay the extra 3 to go to the 6. And then you will have to pay the $39 again to reset up your website because they have to add those extra products that you now have access to sell. Okay? So that's how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the timer so that I can know and I can pull up my Zelle and anything because I know some of y'all are thinking about getting started. You've been thinking about it. You've been sitting on the fence. But y'all, sitting on the fence and thinking about making money is not going to change anything. If we don't take action, then we'll never make money. And I know it's scary because anytime you do something that's outside of the norm, it's outside of what family and friends are doing or what anybody else knows about, we go through a war in our mind wondering, can I do this? Can I be successful? Will I? Y'all, I just always feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it because I didn't know what TikTok was. My kids made my first videos. They took my phone. They did it from CapCut. Because I was really green as grass. And I feel like if I can do it, I feel like other people can too. I'm just a regular nurse mom, who decided to bet on me, who took a chance on me and took a chance. I see all these people making thousands of dollars, 6 figures, more than I ever made in a job, and with a career. And it's like, and they don't have half the skills I feel like I had. And I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it too. They had to learn, then guess what? I'm going to learn. Only difference between me and them is they started before me. Y'all ain't missing nothing. Y'all ain't missing nothing. It's plenty of time to still learn the skills and start making moolah directly from your phone. So who's thinking about getting started? Who's thinking about getting started? Or who's scared? Who's thinking about getting started and who's scared? Put that in the chat. Who's a little fearful? I'm new to TikTok. Do I click on your picture to get the link to purchase the 900? Yes, Valerie. So you click my picture one time and then my picture will pop up again. And when it comes up the second time, then you'll see my LINK is in my BIO. You know, the infamous no TikTok words they don't want you saying. So it just looks like this. So if you want to, you can just click my website right there, liveatyourpace.com. Or if you got a separate web browser already opened up, you just type it in, www.liveatyourpace.com. Living at your pace, your speed, what you want to do. And then when it opens up, each bundle is there. So you can just choose whichever one works best for you. Whichever one works best. And I'm pulling up my Wells Fargo and all the things in case people do Zelle. Yeah, so we can celebrate and welcome you. So we can celebrate you getting started in your business. So this is where you'll be. You'll be on my website, and then right here you can choose whichever bundle resonates with you. Okay? And so immediately send me your cell phone number, just so I can make sure, because you're going to get your first 2 emails. You can get one from the company. One is going to give you access to the program and your courses. You also going to get a separate email from me too with my phone number, but text me yours back, especially if you want me to work with you and help you. Some people don't. It's just something I offer. When you start this business, the way they have it so detailed and set up, you really don't need the person who you purchase from. But I know some people like that and then some, and I like to offer it because I don't want nobody to be lost. It's like, we got things to do. We get ready to make this money. So if, that way I offer that. Some people don't. Sometimes people purchase from me and I never know who they are. I don't never hear from them. They get an email with my phone number and everything. And that's cool because it is such a detailed program. It is such a detailed program. I only spoke to the lady I purchased from one time. I spoke to her one time to ask her a question. I was like, hey, Chris, where is such and such found? And she says, oh, it's coming up in the next couple of modules. And then that was it. I hadn't talked to her about it at all since. So that was the end of that. So didn't need her. And I've been able to have success. So that's what I love about it too. How detailed. They didn't skip anything. That's why they have those lives. They have a 24/7 tech team. You can get on there and a tech team will take over your computer, help you out. It's just amazing. I really like it because I needed some help, and especially being new to this, I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna have success, that I, could follow it. It was a simple step-by-step system. And I ain't want to build nothing. I can't build no funnel. I don't know how to build no landing page. I don't know how to do that stuff. And to tell you the truth, I ain't want to learn. I ain't want to learn. Yep. All right. Any questions? Anybody? Anybody got any questions? And I'll hang on here for like the next 6 minutes or so, in case anybody want to get started. If you do get started after that, and you just send me a message, I know you got started during my live, then I'm going to honor that, and I will be Cash App, Zelle, and you, whatever. I'll be reaching out to you so I can send you that. So if you start with the $900 program today, you're going to get $100 back. If you start, that's my live incentive. If you start with the 600, I'm going to send you 75. If you start with the 300, I'm going to send you 50. Okay. And so I do it typically for like this 10-minute block, so I can go ahead and Cash App and Zelle you the stuff now. It just makes it easier. If you're willing to put skin in the game and start building a business, then I'm gonna help you out. And then I'll leave it open for up to 1 hour after my live. So anyone who purchases by like 1:45 p.m., then I'll honor that live special as well. And if somebody's on here, what was his name? White Chocolate. He purchased the other day, and so he knows I sent him $100. He got started, and we talked on the phone, and so we did like a 35-minute appointment on the phone yesterday, and then I give you a one-on-one Zoom with me as well, because I paid and took a course to do TikTok audits and other social media audits. So I'm going to audit your account. I'm going to help you with your content creation for the first 30 days. They give you a 30-day outline for it, but I also go a little further after I learn a little bit about your personality to help you to hone it in so we can hurry up and make your first sale. Okay? So we're going to do that together as well if you want. It's just something I offer. If you don't want to, you good. You might already be a social media guru. You just needed to add a business to it. You may be someone who already has engagement points with this site, already have numbers, all those things, but you just need a business to connect to it to just make it all pop. Because there's a lot of girls who are doing that too, who've had hundreds of thousands of followers. They are learning more now about digital marketing and getting programs, and they're scaling their money and earning potential even more. So like, you know, it's good to have other things to make you money, like TikTok shop, stuff like that. Is all ways of making money on the internet. And that's what we want to do. We want to be able to work smart and not hard, do it from home, and be able to make more than we make on our regular JOBs. That's what we're doing. Hey, Lanisha, girl, how you? Good to see you. Thanks for the gifts. Look, y'all, see, she already know the game. She already know how it works. Remember I taught y'all at the beginning how to get your points up and stuff when you're on lives? That's how you do it. You go in, you engage, you leave a comment, you give gifts, you do the daily heart meet, all the stuff. Yes. What time you going live, Lanisha? You going live today? Hey, the Williamson Way. How you been doing? Yeah, get y'all points, y'all. Engage, engage, engage. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Tapping is clapping. Let's get to 5K likes, y'all. You going at 7 p.m. Okay, cool. At 7 o'clock, I'm trying to think, do I take Zumba today? What's today? Wednesday? Oh, I think I take Zumba on Thursdays. Tap the screen, y'all. Let's give me the 5,000 likes before we go. We at 4.7K. All you got to do is hold your finger on the screen and tap like you're trying to get arthritis. I'm just kidding. And then those hearts will fly. That's how you get your points up too for the day. Thank you, Black Bros, for all the hearts. Thank you so much, Safety Princess, for the likes. The Williamson Way. Thank you so much. Y'all, we only got 200 more to go. Let's go, let's go. 200 more likes. And we're going to hit that 5K. 5K likes for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And for y'all hanging out with me for this hour of me sharing with you my journey and the fun. Because you can do it too. So if you've been thinking about having a business from home, if you've been, you know your job is toxic, you're tired of your boss, you want to sleep late, you want to go to bed late, do what you want to do, and still make money, y'all, this is the quickest and the best way to do it. And it's legal, y'all. Can you believe this stuff is legal? Y'all need to come on here. Stop playing. Stop watching other people make money. They ain't sending you none. Come on now. Go on and make it with them. It's too much moolah out here to be made. Stop playing them games. All right, y'all. We did it. We did it. Thank y'all so much. Let's clap. Yeah. Here, we got it up to 500. Okay. Because that's my new account, y'all. That's my new account. That's my baby account. It only got about 200 followers. So we're going to cheer over there. All right, y'all. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And later today, you know, typically lately what I've been doing is I've been doing my DGC in the daytime. And then I talk about DPU in the afternoon for people who just need some done for you reels, need things like that to add with their business. So it's a great supplement with a great ticketed business. So come back and check me out later on if you catch me live. Make sure you connect with me. And until then, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.